how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So in this video, we're going to be looking at what's going to be happening next in your love life. So what is in store for your love life moving forwards. So all you need to do to find out is choose either one of these three piles 1, 2, or 3, or you can choose one of the 3 images that will pop onto your screen just now. Feel free to pause the video if you need some time, and once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all the information. So let's get into your reading now. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Hi Group 1. So let's take a look at the next chapter, what's going to be happening next in your love life. Okay, barely had a chance to shuffle and we have Treasure Island that's come through here. Now I'm really drawn in by the number 9, so I feel like something about the 9 is going to be significant for you. Whether it's the next person you're dating is born on the 9th or you meet on the 9th. They could also be a Sagittarius because I'm thinking 9th house. Okay, that just came through to me there. Or it could even be a long distance connection, especially with the water here. It could be that you are separated by water. But I'm also getting this very vibrant and luxurious sense here. Okay, something that I just heard bougie as well. So something that seems quite extravagant, like luxury lifestyle vibes. So it may be somebody that you're about to connect with. You're going to have that kind of life together, or they might be able to help provide you that or add to yours if you feel like that's the place you're in already. But let's see, let's get some more information. The next chapter of your love life. Fork in the road. Wow, imagine. Yeah, we've got so much Pisces energy as well. Pisces, Cancer is also coming through with all of this water, the ocean. And then we've got dreams and fantasies. And I feel like that very much connects to the Treasure Island as well, where you may even feel that this is like a dream come true or a fantasy that's now realized. So it could even be somebody you've had a crush on for a while, or maybe even a person that you didn't see coming, or you didn't feel like they would tick all of the boxes that they do. Now, not to say that there aren't issues or obstacles, because no relationship or situation is ever perfect. And we do have a fork in the road. So there does seem to be some kind of obstacle that may, I don't know, we're going to have to see what else comes through after that. But it's definitely going to cause a shift in the connection, or maybe a pause, a break that could be connected to the distance, if there is distance between you, because naturally there's a very big obstacle and you have to be a very, very strong and loving couple to overcome that, to see it through, to bridge that gap. And not to say that you're not with this person, but you may be in the very beginning stages. It may be in the teething stage where you're just trying to figure each other out, trying to figure out the logistics of this connection. Now, it could be that there is some other obstacle. It doesn't have to be distance, of course. It could be other things which may be revealed as we move forwards. It might also be that maybe they seem like they do tick all the boxes, that they are your wish come true, but then the fantasy becomes reality, because even if something, you get everything you want, it's never exactly as it looks in fantasy. I'm just getting the astro dice. So that's the issue sometimes with fantasy, is it's hard to live up to that, okay, for anybody else to be able to live up to that. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my cloth here to roll the dice so it's not so loud. Let's see. The next stage, the next chapter of your love life, what's coming through? Okay, so we have the North Node, the number 11, and Sagittarius. So there we go, Sagittarius. That's a very strong sign in your reading. So again, you could be Sagittarius, they could be long distance. You could also be from different ethnic backgrounds. You could have also like gone to school together, college, university. You could have learned together, because Sagittarius is also about learning and expansion and spirituality. It could even be from different religious backgrounds. But yeah, I definitely feel this next chapter, you're going to meet your match, your mirror image. Okay, I'm seeing that mirroring energy, you feeling like we're the same. Of course, you have your differences because you're unique individuals, but you'll definitely feel like there's so many similarities that you can connect with one another about. Now, also, you're going to feel like it's fated with the North Node. That is the karmic node of destiny and future. So I do feel that you and this person, you're meant to help shape each other's future in some way. This is a very catalytic connection coming through. So whatever the outcome of this relationship, it's going to change you. It's going to change both of you. It's going to change your life's direction. And that makes sense actually now with this llama or alpaca. It's like stood there with this huge fork, the crossroads, being unsure, having so many options ahead and not knowing which to take. Now, this could be your energy where you feel like, okay, do I move forwards with this person? Do I hold back? Do I move forwards with another person? You may even have multiple people to choose from moving forwards. But there's one connection here that's going to stand out above the rest. Opposition. Okay. Ooh, South Node. So we've got the South and the North Node here, which is also interesting with opposition because this is two planets or 2 points being opposite each other. So the fact that these have all come through, it's like you and this person, I feel like you've been almost opposite each other for a while. Like there's been, maybe you've known each other for a very long time with the South Node. Again, you could have gone to school together. You could have known each other when you were young. Okay, or you may have worked together a long time ago. There's definitely this familiar feeling, okay, with this divine counterpart coming through. And also with opposition, there's a pull. It's like the magnetic monopoles. You feel pulled to each other. But then there may have been repelling forces that have kept you apart until now. Like there's a reason you're coming together now in the very, very near future. Okay, because this is your next chapter. So it's imminent. But you're going to feel that, yeah, there are these obstacles that may have kept you apart and may still be trying to keep you apart. But your energies towards each other are just so strong. You're magnetized to each other. So it feels like no matter the obstacles, you're going to leap over them. I love this reading for you so far. I'm just looking at which deck. Yes, let's go to this tarot. Okay, that was too many. Stop it. Are you joking? Are you joking? The Two of Cups. Wow. Oh, wow. What did I say? This mirroring energy, this divine union, this is mutual reciprocity of feelings, okay? And this really does feel like it is something fairly new. Like I don't feel like this is something established already. Now, obviously, I don't know, for those of you that are in relationships, you may feel like your love is renewed, okay? But I feel like I'm speaking to the majority of you that are either single or you're in the beginning stages of dating or liking somebody or crushing or, yeah. But like I said, for those of you in relationships, I'm sure there's not a huge amount, especially if you're in happy relationships, you probably won't be watching this reading, right? But either way, it's a renewed feeling of new love or it's definitely new love. And yeah, it's reciprocated. So especially if you've been stuck in one-sided situations for a long time where you either like them and they don't like you, or they like you and you don't like them, and you just can't seem to align perfectly with someone where it's like, I like you and you like me. Hey, let's be together. So I feel like it's going to feel like this breath of fresh air where you're like, wow, okay, this is what it feels like to have that true reciprocation. Because I feel like, yeah, there's like an equal amount of intensity on both sides here. Like you both feel, yeah, very strongly towards each other. Because you may have had this in the past where you might kind of like somebody, but they really like you, or vice versa. Whereas I feel like you and this person really, really like each other. Okay, you feel really drawn to each other. And certainly you could very well fall in love with each other with this Two of Cups here. But with this Tower in reverse, there is brewing tension under the surface. So again, maybe somebody that maybe your friends or maybe your colleagues, or you're just seeing each other kind of casually, and you can feel that there's this sexual tension or this brewing frustration under the surface. And then it's like it needs to come to a head. It needs to erupt in some way. So you both feel that. And then the Six of Wands. Six of Wands also connects to travel. Okay, so again, this could very well be travel that connects in your relationship. It could be you go on some trips together. Okay, you and this person may go on a beautiful romantic holiday. Yeah, that could be what that Treasure Island is about. So you might actually go to somewhere beautiful like the Maldives or Bora Bora. Or do you know where I would love to go or visit? Zanzibar. I've seen some of the I'm such a like tropical beach person. That's so me. I mean, I love to see all sorts of things in the world, but yeah. I mean, I guess that some people aren't drawn to it, but a lot of people are, obviously. But I definitely get that kind of very clear crystal blue waters, white sands. So yeah, somewhere tropical you may go to. Or it may be something that you discuss and you book for later on, okay? Maybe even somebody's screensaver on their phone could even be that, okay? So, what is the next chapter of love hold in store for you? I mean, it's all looking fairly good here. I spoke too soon. I wish I could right my wrongs, mistakes, okay? But this may be your person's or maybe your chance to right your wrongs from the past, especially with this being some form of past connection or feeling that sense of familiarity. You may feel like now is my chance to do better, to do the right thing. Like, I don't know if you needed to apologize to them or if they needed to apologize to you, that the air may be cleared, okay? If there's been any kind of disagreements or if there were missed opportunities, your person may even feel that they should have reached out to you sooner or should have taken action and they didn't. So this time they want to right their wrongs. They want to take action and move towards you and actually show you that they care, show you that they're interested, like to, truly pursue you in that way. But you may also feel that you want to, repair. Maybe you feel like you said the wrong thing in the past or you acted in a certain way, or I don't know, maybe you came from an insecure place or you weren't feeling in your best self and you just didn't put your energy across in your most confident way. Something about confidence is coming through here. So it may even be this like your chance to show that true confident version of you. Soul tie, I always feel connected to you. So yeah, I mean, this is such a strong long distance reading. It really is. So it may be your person like works away for work or you do. Okay, there's definitely something with travel here. Travel's big in your reading. Okay, but this is it. You both feel so connected to each other. And I think that can be the real strength of long distance relationships, where you're not physically seeing each other, but you still feel that intense bond no matter where you are in the world. And when you come together, it's just so much more special. So yeah, of course there's pros and cons to all types of relationships. And I have read before that long distance relationships need to have an end point where someone moves, relocates for the other one. But I feel like there really should be no hard and fast rule for any relationship. It's what works for each couple individually. But there may be a good rule to follow. I think they say like 2 years, maybe 2-3 years, and then something has to change. But, that could be something that occurs later on. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. Okay, so again, that could be your person if they feel like they hurt you in the past, or yeah, if there's any residual guilt left over, even from past relationships. You may even be trying to right your wrongs from previous relationships where you know you screwed up in certain ways, and it's like you don't want to do that in this relationship. You don't want to put a foot wrong, or you want to be able to learn from your mistakes, like both of you. And then I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So, yeah, I was saying that about your person may have felt like they didn't step up when they should have, and maybe they missed that opportunity. So, this may be what drives them to actually take action towards you this time, and to say, yeah, you know what, I don't want to look back with regrets. I don't want to feel like it's too late to take action. So, let's get some Island Wellness, and then I will get the fishbowl messages. I feel like this one wants to come out. Ooh, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, third party interference. I mean, we've not had any third party energy coming through as to now, so it may just be that that's an afterthought. It may be that there are other people. Oh yeah, I did say that actually, I think, in the beginning, that there may be different choices, different people to choose from. So yeah, it could be on both sides. I do feel like you're both catches. This is why I think you're aligning the way you are. You're both people that other people desire. And so yeah, you're definitely operating at the same frequency. You definitely could both have your pick of different people, but I feel like it's quite nice actually, because this is like you both deciding to choose each other. Okay, but yeah, it definitely feels like there's going to be this flirtations between the two of you. It may be quite slow though, like quite slow in the progression of it, especially if this is a work relationship, okay, or if there are mutual friends, or there's a reason to keep it under wraps in some way. So it may just be like fleeting glances, or rather not fleeting, lingering glances, or messages here and there, or I don't know, just sort of mild flirtations, and then it sort of builds up. Okay, and then we've got keep a positive mindset, abundance, manifestation, manifest exactly what you want. So that's very interesting as well, because of what came through as well in the beginning about the wish fulfillment. You are going to get your wish fulfilled, group one. So what you have been manifesting is coming into fruition now. So you've manifested this person. You've done some sort of manifestation work, spell work. You've done something to bring this person in. Maybe you've even done more than one thing, and you're kind of wondering, which one was it? What did I do? What did I do that brought this in? But either way, I don't think you're going to care, because you're going to go, wow, I got it. I got what I was looking for. I got what I wanted. So you're going to be feeling very grateful. And that can also be the mindset you decide to adopt now, because that's the beauty of manifestation, is feeling it in the present moment, feeling like you already have it, as if it is yours, and being grateful, saying, thank you so much, universe, for bringing this person into my life. So you can affirm that in the comments, even if you like, to give it more power. Say, I'm so grateful I manifested my dream person. And I feel like this comes off the back of you focusing on you. You've been doing the work. You've been doing the healing. You've done the shadow work. You've learned to appreciate yourself more. And this now is what has put you on the same vibration as this person, because I feel like they've done the same. I feel like you've both been working on yourselves as individuals. And this is what I feel like is going to connect you both in the physical. Okay, so continue as well the focus on self-love, self-work. Continue that, because like you don't want to lose yourself. And this is what may have happened previously in past relationships. You lost yourself, you lost your way, and you stopped caring for yourself as much. But I feel like this is your reminder to continue that, no matter what happens with this person, whether you're with them or without them, whether you see someone else or not. Like, always focus on you, put that energy into you. And it's like these people will put their energy into you, because again, you attract what you are. The more focus you put onto yourself, the more other people start to put focus onto you. And as they say, you can't pour from an empty cup, so you'll be able to be better for other people and to help people more when you are in the best space you can. So I've just seen the number 1111 pop up on my phone as well. Let me show you. Okay, 11, 11. And you've got 11 there. So 11, 11. You're going to be seeing that moving forwards. I feel like your person is as well. Again, there's so much mirroring here. Okay, looking at the fishbowl messages now. Let's see what's coming through. Okay. So we've got you are healing. So yes, in this next new chapter, you are definitely healing. You're healing independently, but through this new connection, you're also going to heal in many ways that you don't see. Okay, because we've got narcissist here, which I certainly don't feel like this connection is. Okay, I don't feel like this is a narcissist you're coming into alignment with, so don't worry. I feel like this is what you are leaving behind. Okay, but some people may even, when you focus more on yourself, you could get labeled a narcissist, but focusing on yourself doesn't make you a narcissist. And obviously we all know that this word is thrown about a lot these days, and it's a spectrum, and it's a very large spectrum. Being focused on self can be a narcissistic trait, but it doesn't mean you're a narcissist. Okay, so if somebody labels you that, just disregard it. Okay, because you're just needing to do what's right for you. And again, like they say on the airplane, like, put the oxygen mask on you first, then you can help other people. And that's just what you're doing, okay? And I feel like this is also repelling to narcissists, okay? The more you focus on you, the more self-love and appreciation you have, the more self-respect, the more you will repel narcissistic individuals, okay? Because also confidence, having true confidence also repels. Not overinflated, egoic, fake confidence, but true, secure confidence, okay? Narcissists can't control a secure, confident person, okay? Because that's what they need. They need somebody to control, and that's not you. Maybe it used to be, but it's not you anymore, okay? You're going to really realize your true confidence by being alone, and then meeting this person. You're going to see what your confident self looks like single and in a relationship. And it's not going to change. And I think that's also the key about this relationship. It's going to make you feel confident. Okay, so we've got weight loss, false hope, and then ending. So that could be the treasure island, and that, like, the wish fulfillment energy with the false hope. You may just be cautioned here to, like, again, nobody is perfect, and don't put this person up on a pedestal when they come in. Try to keep them very, very level in your mind, because they're a person. They're gonna screw up at some point. Okay, they're not going to be perfect. They are going to be filled with flaws, as we all are. So I feel like it's about trying to keep a realistic viewpoint of them. Not that you want to constantly be negative or bring them down in your own mind. Of course, you don't want to do that, but to just have that balance of focusing on their positive traits and manifesting more positive traits, but then also being able to see where their flaws are. And actually seeing that doesn't mean that it's negative. It just is what it is. It's human to be that way. But yeah, I feel like the ending, I mean, you've got this new beginning here with this person, so something has to end. So you may have to leave an old connection behind. You may have to leave certain beliefs you have behind. Something about maybe even your old identity or your old life is being left behind, because you may decide to even relocate for this person. So may not be now, but in the future. By being with this person, something else has to give, something has to end. And then we have weight loss as just an added bonus. So if you've been trying to lose weight recently, then you're going to lose some weight. I don't know what that has to do with the relationship. Maybe the relationship helps you in that way. Maybe that this person is into exercise or nutrition. Or it may just be that, like, say you're an emotional eater. By being with this person, you feel emotionally fulfilled, so you don't need to fill that void anymore. Or if you were bored and sort of lonely for a while, and this person may, again, fill that void, so you don't feel like you need to fill it with food anymore. So many ways in which this could play out. Okay, sometimes obviously weight loss can be a bad thing in the sense of maybe, well, some people don't want to lose weight, obviously, but it might be something you have to be careful of if that's not something you want. Okay, with the new relationship, you may just forget to eat because maybe you're so excited and you're just running on adrenaline that you forget. So it could even be that. But Obviously, sometimes it can be like, like a breakup diet, and it's never fun. It's like you just feel too sad to eat. But I'm not getting that energy from you. If anything, I'm getting more of this kind of hyper stimulation with that tower that it's right above as well. Like this, yeah, like you might forget, or you might just, it's like whenever I go to certain cities, and yeah, but it's because I live by the sea, like, so it's very sort of calm, tranquil energy. But when I go to a city, I get kind of hyper stimulated and I struggle to eat. Like, I just don't get hungry. I don't know if anybody else ever feels like that, but yeah, so it could even be something connected to that. But anyway, I divulge too much. Here we go. I do hope that it resonates with you. And please do feel free to share in the comments below. Comment a black emoji if it resonated, or anything else you wish to share. Or like I said, type your manifestations, your affirmations. Because every time someone reads it or likes it and engages with it, it just gives it more power. So feel free to. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, Group 2. So let's take a look at your love life. What's going to be happening next? Okay, so the next chapter of love. What is going to be happening for you? What's going to be happening for you? Okay, so we've got Neuf, depth. Trois, depth. Okay. Ooh. Interesting way to stop it. What? Huit, depth. So the 8, 9, and 3 of swords is a first energy. Okay. So group number 2, you're definitely coming out of quite a dark time, I feel like. Yeah, because I'm seeing you leave a situation in the past that was incredibly painful. Very, very painful with the 3 of swords. It may have been a betrayal, a third party situation, or yeah, something that deeply, deeply cuts you. And I feel like it caused a lot of anxiety. I feel like you may not be feeling in the best energy right now, or the best place. You may feel like you may be overthinking a lot. You may be struggling to sleep. I feel like, yeah, you may even have a person like you're struggling to get off your mind, and you're really, yeah, it's not easy for you right now. So my heart does go out to you, group 2. I do feel like you're going to have a turnaround though. Like, that is my sense. I'm getting this kind of very light energy come through. So I don't feel like this sort of heavy darkness is going to last. Okay. So how you're feeling right now is not how you're going to be feeling in this next new chapter. Okay. But it definitely feels like you're confronting some inner demons. You may be feeling like you're doing a lot of shadow work at the moment with, yeah, what's going on, like the people you're attracted to and what they may even bring out in you, I just heard. Okay, so we've got beautiful, we've got Mars, we've got Libra, and we've got the number 11, which funnily enough came out in group 1's reading as well. So 11 is very, very strong today. Now, and that's interesting as well, because 9 came out as a first card. So 9 is also really powerful today. But I feel like this is a really good thing because we've got Libra here. Okay, now Libra is the sign of relationships, balance, fairness, peace. Okay, Libra doesn't want to fight. Libra wants to resolve. And so whatever these issues that you've been contending with, I do feel they're on their way to being resolved here. Now, it could be issues with legal paperwork, documents, contracts. Could obviously be in relation to marriage, a home lease, children. So some of you may have even been going through a divorce or a custody battle of some kind. Okay. Now with Mars here, someone might have Mars in Libra. You could have Mars in Libra, or the person maybe you're connected to has Mars in Libra. But it feels like your action and energy is going to be very driven towards peace moving forwards. So if you've been connected to so much chaos in your life and things have just felt sort of all over the place, there's been so much upheaval, I do feel like that is going to change. Okay, I don't feel like that's going to continue. But yeah, it's like you're going to have a spring in your step moving forwards. Because, yeah, it just feels like you felt very depleted. Okay, I'm definitely seeing you feel like your love life, there wasn't an area of growth, or nothing was really happening, nothing was really changing. And you have so much love to give. I can see that so clearly, group two. You've got such a pure, loving heart, and that's naturally you. It may have hardened over the years, over torturous connections, but I don't feel like you've changed. Okay, I feel like this, even if like it's like an ice, the ice is melting, the ice around your heart may be starting to thaw out. Okay, because you needed the ice around it for a little while to deal with and to protect you with what you were going through. But now it's like, I feel like you're going to start to feel safe again, safe to start opening up, safe to start allowing new people in. Yeah, but something's being cut off here, clarity of belief. Something, you're going to stick a pin in something. Something's coming to an end here. Okay, so you may be walking away from a connection. They may also be walking away from you. And I'm sorry to say this. I know this clearly isn't the most pleasant of readings. I appreciate that. But I feel like almost the universe wants to get these messages out about what you've been going through and to let you know that this is that lightness. You know, I was saying the light at the end of this incredibly dark tunnel. Okay, but I also feel like this is you taking action and getting back in control of your love life. Okay, deciding who to cut off and who to open up to. Okay, I feel like you're going to be much more decisive and much more cutthroat as well. I don't feel like you're going to be giving people as many chances, because I feel like you may have given people a lot of chances in the past and they may not have deserved it. And you may even want to say, you know, I think 3 strikes and you're out is always a good rule of thumb, but obviously it depends how long you're together with somebody. But I don't know, I feel like you're noticing more of people's red flags. You're seeing things more clearly now. Okay, then we've got Leo. Yeah, you're getting your confidence back. You know how I was saying about the light? Leo is literally the light. It's ruled by the sun. Okay, and the sun provides us so much light and beautiful warmth. And I feel like you're getting your warmth back. You're getting your fire back. You're getting your confidence back. So if your confidence in love or just in yourself as a whole has been shaken, yeah, you're about to transform in your next new chapter. You're about to be a lot more vibrant, bold, getting yourself out there. Okay, I'm seeing you mingling. I'm seeing you around in parties, at events, bars, restaurants. Like, you're getting yourself out. You're being seen. You're being noticed. Okay, could even be through social media or through dating apps. But I just heard someone was like, no way in hell am I doing dating apps again. But again, it doesn't have to be dating apps. I know everyone says, oh, that's the only way you meet people these days, but it's not true. It isn't true. You just got to get yourself out there. And I do feel, yeah, because even the 4th house here is about being at home. So yeah, it could even be a mix. And I think that's always a good thing. It's just mix it up. Like, try online, try yeah, and it doesn't have to be like actual online dating, but sometimes it's like just posting a bit more on social media. It invites people to connect with you. Or say you have a private account or something, like making it public for a little bit, like letting people see you, letting people like come towards you, like, or giving them something to kind of feed off. So yeah, or like feed off probably isn't the best phrase, but something that people can connect to, like the green light. That's more so what I mean. The green light to say, hey, look, I'm available, I'm open, come get me, you know? And I feel, yeah, you're like I said, you're definitely getting that spark back. You're starting to feel more alive within yourself. Virgo, yeah, I definitely feel like you've got this real introverted side to you. Okay, with this house 4, you may like to spend a lot of time at home. So you may decide to bring somebody to your home on a romantic level, and you may actually spend a lot of time either at their home or at your home. You might also meet somebody through work, is what I'm seeing. Okay, with Virgo, this is the house of service. Okay, so it could even be a Virgo that you meet at work, or somebody that, like, showing you like they want to help you is their love language. Okay, because yeah, I'm definitely getting this energy of somebody like wanting to help you with something. So they're going to reach out, they're going to say something like, hey, this would be a really great idea, or like, can I help you with this? Or I know you mentioned the other day you were struggling with this. Like, I've had to think about it, and this is what I think you could do. And so I feel like you might not see it straight away as like a love language or an expression of interest, but I feel like later on you'll see that this is like somebody that really cares and they can see through to what you really need. I feel like this is a highly intuitive person, okay? They just have to be in your presence for a little bit and they can really pick up on your energy. They're very, very empathic and they sense what it is you need, like what's missing in your life and how they can try and fill that gap, what they can do to make your life easier. Because I feel like you've been with people that have just drained you of your energy and have taken from you without giving. And I feel like this next person coming into your life is somebody that is very, very giving, very, very like loving in that way. Like if you're sick, they will go get you soup. They will get you a blanket. They'll go to the doctors, get your medicine. Okay. They will take care of you. They'll take your temperature. Okay. That's this person. And I feel like, again, this is someone that you really need in your life. And not that you need somebody to take care of you, but you deserve somebody that wants to take care of you because they care about you that much. Like they definitely give this like strong family sense. Okay, like almost, I know it might sound a bit strange, but like they're a family member, but in a romantic way. But I guess it's like when people get married or have a long relationship, they do become family in that way. So this could be somebody that you do actually end up marrying. You may end up having children with them as well because the fourth house connects to children. And I keep being drawn to the eggs here. We've got 2 eggs in the tree. So you could also be single parents. Both of you could be single parents and you both have a child and you join your families together. Or you may already have a child and you have a child. Then you have a child with this person. Or I don't know. I'm definitely seeing like 2 kids here. Yeah. Or it may be that they have 2 children already. That could be the case. But yeah, this is your, have I said this already? But breath of fresh air. I don't know if I did. Maybe I said it in the last pile, but it's just what came through to me. Breath of fresh air. Like, I feel like this is what you have really needed. Again, that light out of the darkness. And I feel like because you've been through so much, because you've been through so much turmoil, it's almost like this is going to be like a bright beacon of light to you. Like, it's going to feel like night and day. It may even, for some of you, feel a bit off at first because it's not something you're used to. You're used to people coming in and draining you, not giving to you. So you might be a little bit on the fence at first going, huh, what? You want to help me? You want to do what? Like, I'm not used to this. So yeah, just a little caution there to be open. Like, it doesn't mean you have to give this person everything. It doesn't mean you have to fall in love with them if you don't want to, but I feel like this is the universe trying to show you that there are good people out there, okay? That there are good matches, that there are people that are going to truly care about you. Because I feel like it's been hard for you to see that with how you've been treated previously. So regardless of whatever happens with this person, I feel like you will gain that clarity of saying, yeah, you know what? There are nice individuals out there. And you know what? I'm ready to attract them. And we've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, twos keep coming through here. So it might even be you've got a couple of people that you're juggling. Could even be like work stuff or family responsibilities, things you've got to juggle, okay, when this new person comes in. 6 of Wands. Two, again, what's with all these twos? 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands. So yeah, again, that shows that indecisiveness here. You're definitely going to feel indecisive about this person moving forwards. But you are coming out as this Queen of Wands, this strong, fiery energy. Again, you being bold, you being confident, you being charismatic. You're going to be drawing many people to you. Okay? But again, the one that's standing out to me here is this Virgo energy. Again, this one that is very giving, but maybe a bit reserved. Okay, because you might be used to like the flash. Okay, like like F-boy, F-girls, like, you know, people that are just very over the top or extravagant, maybe even love bombing, okay, in the beginning, or just sort of, yeah, over the top energy, or maybe even just completely distant, avoidant, not showing like that much interest. And so, yeah, but it's like this person I see coming through is much more unassuming. They're almost like an angel, actually. I'm so drawn in by the angel wings here. This is like, yeah, a sweet angel. Like they may not look like that, but on the inside, to their core, they're a sweet angel. Okay. And they just want to help. They just want to be of service. They may also be into animals. They may express that to you, that they're into animals, that they love animals, because Virgo loves animals, loves pets. So even here, she's got this big lion behind her. So they may actually have a cat or be into cats. Okay. Or again, you could be, it could be a dog though as well. I'm just looking at the paws. For some reason, I'm looking at, well, so many animals have paws. Anyway, animals are key. But yeah, I just feel like you're also coming into your own in that respect, where you're like, I know myself. I know my worth now. Like I'm in a good, strong place. So I'm not just going to entertain anybody. Okay. But you may notice, like, when you attract this kind, sweet person, you may also attract, this sounds mean, but you're going to attract some trash as well. So it's like you might have to sift through the trash to find your gold. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you. I will get the fishbowl messages as well. The next chapter of love for you, group 2. What's coming through? Next chapter of love. Damage. We are both hurting from this. So yeah, there's still this residual pain that I feel like it's not something you can just put a plaster on and it's healed, you know, in a day. It's going to take time. So even though I feel like you are coming out of this dark time and this time of damage that you went through in a previous relationship, where the other person was hurt as well, because I'm seeing two people being in pain here. So it definitely wasn't one-sided, even if it may feel like it. The other person's definitely hurting as well. But again, it takes time to get over this. Okay, we've got disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So yeah, this could also be what's happening where you have these new people coming in, and yeah, you may struggle to allow certain people in. But again, I just don't think that's a bad thing. I think you're going to be in a very picky place, but I'd say that that's a really strong place to be, group 2. I think it's a good thing you're going to be picky, because you're not just going to let anybody in to cause you damage or to take from you. It's like you only want people that are going to give, but also people that you want to give to. Okay, because you want that reciprocity. You want that feeling of, yeah, I want you, you want me. Like, let's make our lives and each other's lives better. And then disagreements. I'm not seeing disagreements though. I mean, maybe there will be some differences of opinions, but this might even be about the past as well. Like you just wish that someone from your past could understand you, that they could understand how you really feel. Okay, you wish that they could see your side of things. But I feel like it's wasted energy in the end to keep wishing that they see your side, because they may never see your side. And if there's someone that is lacking self-awareness, they're not going to delve into that place, because that's like holding up a mirror to an image that they just aren't ready or don't want to see. So it's one of those things in life we can't control. And so it's like wasted energy for you and will just deplete you further. But of course, naturally, it's natural to want someone to see your point. Okay, when you've had arguments or you don't see eye to eye, whatever it is, or you want them to just know that they've hurt you. But if somebody was so able to hurt you, why would they care? Like how you really feel. That's the point. They know what they're doing. You know, they're not a child. They know the difference between right and wrong. They know what they've done. And if they're okay with that, why even waste your energy on them? But I know it's easier said than done. This is coming from me, from this stood back viewpoint. And I know it's different when you're in it. but I just feel like the universe is pointing you. I'm just putting the fishbowl messages now if you hear that noise. The universe is pointing you to let go so that you can make way for fresh connections where people do understand you and they do think about their actions and how their actions actually affect you. Okay. I just saw a card as well. It's like standing out to me. It says, let me go. Okay. It hasn't come out here, but I can see it in the fishbowl now. Let me go. So something to think. Okay. We've got moving. Oh, and then we have toxic. Wow. Okay. Embarrassed. Confident. I miss you. And what's that? Sharp. Okay. So yeah, you're moving away from toxicity in this next chapter, but you may feel pulled back into it at sometimes. You know, it's like sometimes you need to go on the ride a few more times until you feel super sick and dizzy, and then you go, actually no, I'm totally done with it now. So you might feel like you've got a couple more rides left in you, but I feel like it just causes you more pain every time you go back. It's like the sharp. I mean, think of the swords that are sharp. It's like you kind of inflicting more wounds on yourself every time you go back, like holding on to barbed wire, refusing to let go. It's like you just keep bleeding. You don't give your hands space to heal. But yeah, I feel like even with embarrassed, you might be embarrassed about something that you said or something you did in the past, but I just don't feel like you're going to hold on to that. I feel like for most of you, I feel like you're going to be able to, in this next chapter, finally close the chapter, finally let them go, because you see that it's far more worth it to put that energy into yourself and into your own true confidence than to keep pouring into this situation that doesn't bring you what you really want, need, and deserve. Okay, and then we've got I miss you. So I feel like this is actually both of you and this person. This is obviously somebody from your past or recent past. I feel like you definitely will miss each other. They may reach out to you and tell you that they miss you. Okay. And you may feel that. But again, I feel like you're still going to be in that energy of what should I do? And I feel like you're still going to think, okay, I need to give this person a chance. But the more you allow this ex in, I feel like you'll struggle to give this new person a chance because there won't be room. There's no energetic room for them to be there with you when the ex is taking up so much mental space. So I feel like the more confident and secure you become in your energy, the less of this nonsense you're going to entertain from the past or from this trash. Okay, it's like you've got this diamond in the rough here. They are here. They are ready to come in. Okay, I feel like they're going to come in soon. But yeah, it's up to you whether you feel really, really ready to allow this person in. Okay, so a lot of this will come down to your free will and how you maneuver it forwards. But it's definitely a chance for a relationship with Libra that we had come through in the beginning. There is a chance for this to mold into like maybe even marriage and children in the future. But like I said, you have to feel ready. Okay, and you got to take your time, and it takes as long as it takes. So don't let anybody pressurize you into rushing into something you don't feel ready for. Okay, because the right person will never pass you by. Okay, you can't screw up the right thing. So if it's meant to happen, it will happen. But anyway, this is what I see for you, Group 2. I really do hope that it resonates with you, and I hope it's brought you some reassurance or clarity today that you needed. Please feel free to comment below anything that you wish, or a red emoji if it did resonate with you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, Group 3. So let's take a look at the next chapter of your love life. Okay, what's going to be happening in the next chapter of your love life? Okay, so we have Druid, hold the space. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Air Guardian, shift. Oh, sorry, I just knocked the mic. Shift your perception. Very interesting. Okay. It's weird, and maybe not weird, but I see you being in this very calm, tranquil energy. You're definitely giving off secure vibes. Like you're not rushing things, you're not trying to force anything, you're just going with the flow. Okay, you're seeing where the wind takes you. Now, you may also see somebody in a new way. You could change the way either that you look at a particular person, or maybe even about what you want for your love life moving forwards. Like maybe you always thought, I want somebody that's my age or somebody younger, but then you meet somebody that's older than you and you say, oh wow, I didn't realize that that's what I needed. So yeah, it could be about age, it could be about obviously many different aspects, but something about either a specific person or the way you view love as a whole is going to shift. Okay, and I feel like you're being noticed as well for things that you're good at moving forwards. Now, this might be a bonus message to what's going on in terms of your love life, but yeah, maybe in terms of your career or in terms of your hobbies or things that you're passionate about. You might be getting some form of recognition and people are starting to notice you more. So that could also be something that builds upon that sense of security within you, where you feel very strong, you feel very relaxed, and then that emanates from you in terms of your energy, your aura field. Okay, people are picking up on that because maybe even it comes with a lot of money that comes in through your talents. And that alone just makes you feel more secure because you feel financially secure. I mean, when you feel financially secure, there's everything else just seems to sort of calm down. If your health is good, your finances are good, like you just feel so much more calm in your energy. You don't have to think about where this bill is coming from or what's going to happen next, or you just feel relaxed. Okay, safe. There's safety coming through here. So again, whether it's monetarily or just within your own just overall self, like you have more trust in yourself, you're ready to hold space. Again, you're not chasing anybody, but you're also not intentionally pushing anybody away. I feel like you're very like in that present receptive energy, like, okay, I'm just going to see what comes in. I'm going to assess. Like you're definitely coming at things with quite a logical mindset, I feel like. I'm definitely getting strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So rather than using your heart or your, what else, or even gut instinct, yeah, it's like you're going to be discerning more so with your mind, intellectually. Okay, maybe you're even going to be drawn to people on a very intellectual level. Okay, so we have Jupiter, 12, and Scorpio. Okay, so 12 could be significant in terms of someone's birthday, could be a date in which you meet somebody, could be even a time of day something transpires, or the 12th house gives Pisces energy, which is very flowy, going with the flow, seeing what happens, very creative energy as well. And then with talents, yeah, I really feel like it might even be an area of life that you want to put more focus into. Even though I know you're here watching this love reading, it may be that you say, okay, until something new comes in or until things change in my love life, I'm going to focus on what I love to do, what I'm passionate about. But then with Scorpio energy there's something hidden, something very private. So there may be a connection here that you have with somebody moving forwards that you actually keep secret. Now, I feel like the secretive energy is actually about protection. Okay, because I don't feel like it's about feeling ashamed of somebody, or like that's not the reason. It feels like it's about protection, protecting the connection from the evil eye or from other people's opinions, or because you know how it is, like everybody has a different perspective of different people, and it's very easy to get put off by hearing too many conflicting opinions. And so I feel like it's almost like you keeping this to yourselves. May even be like, yeah, secret crush situation. But then with Jupiter is the planet of great luck and expansion. And then we've got Leo here. So yes, something in your love life definitely feels like it is expanding in some way. So this may be that you're moving from a place of being single into a relationship, or moving from a relationship into being engaged, moving in together, getting married, having children, buying a home together. So yeah, definitely something is about to change. And I also feel like there's going to be more fun injected into your love life moving forwards. Okay, with Leo energy, Leo is fun and bold and charismatic, wants to enjoy the party. And Uranus here is unexpected, okay, changeable energy. Like you don't see it coming. It's very rebellious, unconventional. So I feel like there are definitely going to be a lot of surprises in your love life moving forwards. It may even be that this specific person that's coming through is maybe they have a lot of Aquarius in their chart, or they may just always surprise you, like with the things they say or with things they may buy for you. Or yeah, I just feel like there's a level of excitement I'm getting here in your reading about your love life. Like, I just feel like there's, a lot of movement, a lot of change, a lot of positivity. And even because, there's this optimistic energy with Leo, with Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. Oh, and look, and we've got love on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so I definitely see some form of reciprocated energy, reciprocated relationship. But then it does feel like there's this need to distance emotionally. So you may walk away from the past, okay? Because I feel like there's a lingering ex on the scene here. And I feel like they're going to want to keep coming back in. But I feel like you're going to walk away. I feel like you're going to cut them off. Because I feel like you're going to see that there is somebody else you've changed your mind about. Somebody else you've seen a different side to, which I feel piques your interest. And this person from the past no longer piques your interest anymore. And you just see that really they were just triggering you. That's all they were doing. Okay, they were triggering you. They were manipulative, or they were, if anything, creating trauma bonds. Okay, by maybe this was an on and off connection. Maybe there were a lot of breakups, or there was too much intensity or arguments, or like I said, gaslighting, manipulation, all of this extra like toxic energy coming in, and it's like you don't want to deal with that anymore. And I feel like it's someone is going to say something to you who I feel like is your next partner. Okay, I feel like you're not going to necessarily think they're your partner straight away. It might be somebody that you already know, or you might know for a little while, but it's definitely something about the words they use. You have a really strong intellectual connection with them. Okay, and something about what you say is going to shape their perception about the past. And it's going to cause them to put space and distance between whoever this kind of lingering ex is. Okay, they're going to cut them off. Because I feel like they may have been stuck in this cycle, this loop, being back and forth, back and forth. But then it's like you coming into their life, you saying certain things gives them a reason, gives them this inspiration to let go and to move on. Because I feel like this is them feeling there's just no winning or losing. I can't win with this person. Like, I've tried, I've done everything I can to make it work. Okay, and I feel like you just feel like you're coming to a dead end. There's just no other way to go, and you would rather focus on the new now moving forwards. Yeah. There we got Page of Coins here. I definitely feel like there could be an age difference between the two of you. Three of Wands. Okay, so there could also be a distance, could be long distance connection. Yeah, or there could be travel associated in your connection in some way. It could be when you meet, one of you is traveling. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's brand new. Look, it's like you walk away, you let go, and here's the new. It literally is here, like boom, let go, boom, there you are. So yeah, I do feel like there is an offer coming in. This person is going to reach out to you. They are going to offer you something. But I think, again, being in the Pentacles energy, it doesn't feel like it's overly romantic at first. Okay, it may feel like it's platonic. It may even be like, I don't know, an offer to help you with something, an offer to, like, a gift. Could be a monetary gift, or could be something, maybe even they just buy you a drink or something, or buy you some food. I don't know, but I'm seeing like money here, or an offer, maybe like a new job offer or something. But because it's like they really like the way that you think, and that's why I feel like in a way they're going to come towards you in quite a logical way. However, beautifully. We do have the King of Wands here. Yeah, you're letting go of immaturity. Okay, because I feel like this lingering ex was very immature. Maybe they were a lot younger or younger than you, or they, again, were just very immature. They hadn't evolved yet in the way that they see that you see this new person. Okay, this new person here, I feel like, is much more put together. They are somebody that's in charge. I just had large and in charge. So they might actually own a business or be a CEO or be a leader of some kind. Okay, they definitely seem like they're quite high up. And I feel like they see you as like on the same level as them. Okay, so yeah, they may see you as like their divine counterpart. Okay, well, you may see them in that way. Okay, but you'll definitely notice the maturity within this person. But yeah, they are actually quite a kind, generous person. They're definitely getting strong Leo energy from them. They are somebody that you notice, like they walk down the street, they get a lot of attention naturally, but I feel like they enjoy the attention, but they don't always try to get it. It just comes to them. Again, their aura is so powerful. And I feel like yours is too. This is why I feel like you could be like a real power couple. So you may even start a business together. Okay, it could be like money is a big thing for the two of you, or that, yeah, they just feel all of this desire for you, but they don't show it straight away. They may just, like I said, come towards you in a more sort of logical, rational way, just in the beginning. Okay, we've got forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Okay, so that could be, it could be, yeah, with this ex situation, you may struggle to forgive. And that may be also what holds you back a little bit, because if you can't forgive, it can block the heart chakra. So even though it's one of the hardest things to do sometimes is to forgive those that have wronged you, but it actually frees you when you do that. So that might even be something that you go through now, okay, that you decide to let go, that you forgive. And so that then opens up your heart to allow this new person to enter. And then commitment. I want you to be part of my future. Okay. I mean, that's probably one of the strongest wedding cards to come out here. So yeah, this could be your future husband or your future wife, somebody that you will be long-term committed to. And yeah, I'm so drawn in by the rings there as well, as they represent eternity, as a circle does. And I feel like this is, yeah, this could be the love of a lifetime, like a real long-term lasting love. Yeah, you're drawing this person in. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. So yeah, they may feel like they need to reveal their truth to you. But again, I don't feel like it's yet. I feel like they're going to hold back from revealing it. So yeah, you're not going to get it out of them straight away, but you will see that in their actions, the way that they come towards you, how often they message you, how often they want to see you, what they offer to do for you. Okay, because this person is definitely a doer. Like they're definitely like a fix it type of person. Like they like to fix things. They like to see where there are like issues that they can make better. Okay, they could even be like an entrepreneur. But yeah, I feel like within this connection, like they're definitely going to help you. And I feel like you may even help them. Like you're both going to help each other. Because again, it's like you've got these different strengths, but they complement each other really well. Yeah. So let's get some fishbowl messages now. But yeah, some of you are getting married to this person. Now, some of you might actually get married in the next new chapter. It could be like a whirlwind wedding. Okay, it could be very quick. Ooh. So, we have selfish, breadcrumbs, loyal and honorable, scandal, control, soulmate, and 30 days. Okay, so, I mean, it could be that you're going to meet them within 30 days. It could be that you were involved in some kind of a scandal, okay, previously with another person, or maybe this is the ex, okay? There could be a scandal with an ex, or it could even be with this new person coming in. Maybe they have some sort of issue out in the public in some form, especially if they're somebody well known, and maybe they come to you for some help. Okay, could be going that way. But I feel like the breadcrumbs and selfish is about this person from the past. Okay, this may be what you feel you were getting from them. Okay, or they were just, yeah, inherently selfish and they could never really give you what you needed. Whereas this person knows that they can give you so much more than they ever could. Okay, and they are loyal and honorable. I feel like that's something that you really, really have been maybe manifesting. I said, I want somebody that is loyal to me to the end of time. And then we've got commitment there. So I feel like you and this person are going to be loyal to one another when you come together. And yeah, you very well could come together within the next 30 days. But some of you may even get married after 30 days. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, it could be quick for some of you. It could be like super, super quick. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I even know a couple, they were married within 3 months and they're still together with 2 kids. You know, it's been like well over 10 years. So it can happen. It can definitely happen. But I mean, we've got control. So I don't know, you may feel like maybe there's like the power dynamic and maybe like one of you, that could be an issue sometimes. One of you wants to be in control more than the other because it seems like you're both sort of like top people. Like you're both sort of, yeah, very on top of your game, both very kind of much, I can't say it. You're both very much like leaders. So you may sometimes butt head in terms of who has the control, but I still feel as a whole, you're going to complement each other very well. But yeah, I feel like with Jupiter, like I said, there's expansion. And maybe even the fact that you're coming together, maybe bringing your finances together, bringing your knowledge, your expertise, your life experiences, and you're building some kind of empire, okay? Whether that's a business, whether that's a family empire. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be leaving behind some generational wealth. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Group 3. So if this does resonate, please do comment below a yellow emoji or anything else you wish to share. Would love to hear your thoughts. Of course, it may not make sense yet. We'll have to see what happens, but would love to know if you enjoyed the reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.